Her body like the Wild Wild West. What if you done found out, yeah? Riding in a big God bless. She's all inferno. It's a hell of a time.
Hello and welcome to the Sunday Funday podcast, the official podcast for Wild Wild West Fantasy Baseball. I'm your host, Alien Arms, Chillipet, Guinea Forms, Milkman, creator of the Gallon Challenge, coming at you with week number 3 of the Pedialyte Power Rankings. Today's episode of the Sunday Funday podcast is brought to you by none other than Pedialyte. Turn those Sunday scaries into a Sunday Funday with Pedialyte. Is not for babies. Specifically crybabies and tamperers. Enough of the script. Let's go ahead and just jump right into things. Week number 2 matchups are in the books. It's official. Colton, check mark with the victory over Henry. Connor, check mark with the victory over Dawson. All of these matchups this week have been tight, skin to the teeth, down to the wire. Absolutely sweaty Sunday today. Chuck failed me. I had Chuck this week to win over Brock. Gave me a big fat X. So shout out to Chuck and GG's to Brock. Brock, congratulations to getting yourself into the win column. Nick and Graham, one of the more controversial matchups of the week. Coming fresh off tampering accusations. Nickly no. Lord Fat Meat does grab himself a tie. Unfortunately, that's not a win in my book. So you're still winless. Graham, well fought. You are still undefeated, but that's just how it is. It's Wild West. Orms does take a victory over Austin. It was sweaty. It was scary. He made a few moves at the last second where I was scrambling. Almost made a trade with Graham, but Tanner Howe took it home for us. Awesome. We can connect later on that $10 bet. I'm horrible at betting, but I'll throw my name into the hat. And one of our matchups that we hate to see here, Coates taking an unlikely L against Carlin. We hate to see it. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, Carlin will remain in the group me, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Moving on, we have Week 3 Power Rankings brought to you by none other than Pedialyte. Starting us off, hold up. Starting us off, we do have the man of the hour, Alien Arms, Chillipet, Uniforms, Milkman, creator of the Gallon Challenge, with the category crown of the week at the number 1 spot of the Power Rankings. It's me. Right after him, we do have my rankings are a little bit incorrect, showing the record. Ignore that. Graham does remain at the number 2 spot, unchanged. Coming in at number 3, the stair stepper of the week, Planet Fitness, Climb. Carlin, fuck Carlin. At the number 4 spot, Hardly stays still after a very hard-fought loss. Coming at number 5, we have our fraud squad of the week, brought to you by the Louisville Comedy Club, Mr. Coates. Embarrassing loss to what should be the last place manager of the league, Carlin. Hate to see it. Number 6, we do have rookie Colton with his first victory over veteran Mr. Winklehake, jumping up 2 spots. Finishing off our playoffs at number 7, we do have Connor with a slim victory, rising just 2. At number 8, we have our free faller of the week, taking a loss to our rookie manager, Colton Henry, diving 3 spots in the rankings. At number 9, a surprise, defending champion, Mr. Dawson Taylor, starting off 0-2, down 2 spots. At number 10, we have Nick, Mr. Tamperer. It says 0-2, but again, it is 0-1-1. I created the rankings before the tie happened. Apologies to both parties involved. We will have that fixed next episode. Undefeated. I mean, lossless. I mean, winless. Bruh. What is it? I mean, a tie is a loss. I don't want to hear anything different. Number 11, Brock. He took a win, but it is over. Our last place guy. 0-2, Mr. Fraud Squad himself. To focus on more important things, I guess. But that's it. That rounds us off. We're looking good ranking-wise. I think we're kind of more in tune to where we should be and will be in the future. So if you are on the outside looking in, I suggest doing better. With week 2 coming to a close, we do have a updated win-loss for the projections. Last week, I was 3-2-1. Not the greatest. Above 500 on the season. First 2 weeks, total of 8-3-1. That leads us into our matchups for next week. We do have Graham and Colton going up against each other. I do have Colton on the win for this one. Colton has been a very surprising manager. I feel like he's been playing in the league since day one. I hate to say it, but RIPQ, you won't be missed. We're not making a t-shirt. We're not going to the funeral. After that, we do have Chuck v. Henry. I believe in Chuck in this one. I really do think Henry's team is awful. No disrespect to anybody, but Chuck does take this one. Very bold choice here, coming from the last place squad. But, you know, some of these things just happen. After that, we do have our matchup to watch this week. Matchup of the week. Dawson, reigning champion, lossless, versus projected lowlife, undefeated Chris Carlin. So everybody keep your eyes peeled. This is a matchup to watch this week. That being said, this matchup could become a tie, and it is my projected tie of the week. After that, we do have a battle of the Bubble Gut boys. Nick v. Hardley. Nick, I would like to publicly apologize for the burning of Mr. Zach Wheeler. You know, a lot can be said about what was done week 1 on the Easter Sunday Funday. If you don't know, Nick kind of interfered with the trade that I was making, resulting in him acquiring a player for free from me. And, you know, I asked for a favor in return. Nothing. moving on. We do have Coates versus Brock. I hate to say it, but it's an obvious choice here. Coates does take a victory. And rounding us off, Orms versus Connor. Connor's closers can't save him here. Orms with a demanding win. Hate to say it. Yeah, that's it. You can take another look here. I don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say? No wins over there. Yep, that's it. That is week number 2. Pedialyte Power Rankings brought to you by Pedialyte. I do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, High Noon, for the shootout of the week this week. Again, the matchup to watch, Dawson and Chris. Happy Eclipse Day. Happy Judgment Day for all of those who do observe. If we do survive the eclipse and the impending apocalypse, then let's keep playing ball. Yeah. You know the rules. There are no rules. This is the Wild Wild West. Stop being a pussy and win. Thank you.